Welcome to JC Connect. In the earlier presentation, we had seen overtaking side distance theory, and today's presentation I will be discussing on problems. So let's see the first problem. The speeds of overtaking and overtaken vehicles are 70 kmph and 40 kmph on a two-way traffic road. The average acceleration during the overtaking may be assumed as 0.99 meter per second square. Calculate the safe overtaking side distance. What is the minimum length of overtaking zone? And draw a neat sketch of the overtaking zone and show the position of the signposts. So in the given question, they have given both the speeds, overtaking vehicle speed and overtaken vehicle speed, 70 and 40 kmph. So here you can see I have written capital V is equal to 70 kmph. When it is in kilometer per hour, that we need to mention with a capital V, and if you want to convert into meter per second, then we are denoting with the small v, 70 divided by 3.6. So entire calculation I will be doing in meter per seconds when the velocity is in meter per second, and with respect to that I will be using the formulas. If I am going to use velocity in kmph, then slightly the formula for capital T and S will be changing, and other d1, d2 and d3 will be changed. So here I'll be converting all the velocities in meter per second, and then I'll be doing the calculation. So small v of overtaking vehicle will be 19.4 meter per second, and similarly small vb is 11.1 meter per second, right? So he has given the data, that is acceleration and time, 2 seconds. So first we need to calculate the OSD, overtaking side distance, is nothing but small d1 plus d2 plus d3. So in that, small d1 is equal to small vb into t. So small vb is our overtaken slow moving vehicle is 11.1 meter per second, that is the speed, into 2 seconds the reaction time. So d1 is 22.2 meters. Next is in d2 calculation, that is vb into capital T plus 2s. So that is something b plus 2s. So here s is equal to 0.7, vb plus 6, so we are getting s is equal to 13.8. Similarly capital T is equal to square root of 4s by a. So we have calculated s 13.8, that will be using here in the calculation of t. So all the time when you are doing d2 calculation, first you need to calculate s, then you should go for the capital T. So acceleration will add, and get the capital T as 7.46 seconds, and our d2 will be 110 meters. And next is d3 is equal to v into t. So here v is overtaken vehicle, that speed, so that is 19.4 into capital T, which we have calculated 7.46. so d3 is 144.7 meters. So OSD is 278 meters. So here what we need to keep in our mind is, for d1 in d2 calculation we will be taking the velocities of slow moving vehicle, and for d1 small t, for d2 capital T, and d3 will be overtaking vehicle, that is fast moving vehicle speed into capital T. So difference between d1 and d3 is. Next is they are asked us to calculate the minimum length of overtaking zone, that is nothing but 3 times the OSD, that is 3 into 278, 834 meters. Similarly desirable is length of overtaking zone, that is 5 times the OSD, that is 1390 meters. So now in the sketch of overtaking zone with a signpost, here we can see this is a stretch of road, right? So in this bit widening is done on both the sides, right? So here this up movement and a down movement is there. Down movement is towards this side, So here signpost should be 1 OSD distance before the starting of this OSD zone is 3 to 5 times the OSD length, that is 834 meter to 1390 meter will be the entire stretch of OSD, right? OSD overtaking zone length. But where we need to post the signpost should be posted in one before starting of overtaking zone, 1 OSD distance we need to post SP1, so that SP1 indicates overtaking zone starts, and SP2, that is before end of overtaking zone, we need to mention that is overtaking zone ends. So similarly in on the other side here we can see, so here one signpost we are seeing 1 OSD distance before 278 meter before of overtaking zone, that is signpost 1, overtaking zone starts, and here SP2 indicates that overtaking zone ends, that is 1 OSD distance before, that is 278 meters before only you need to mention that is overtaking zone ends. So this is the sketch of overtaking zone with signposts. Do practice this sketch of overtaking zone. So we'll solve next problem.